Now, I truly think that there is nothing more frustrating to you sexy single ladies than when you're dating a guy for a few months that you're really into and you finally let your guard down and maybe you even started telling your friends or your parents about this person and then out of nowhere they disappear. This video is for all you sexy single ladies that have had to deal with men ghosting on you out of nowhere, and here are 3 core strategies to keeping a man in your life. Keep watching. Hey there, Adam LaDolce from sexyconfidence.com, where I help you create your love story. And this is all about how to keep a man really interested and engaged in a relationship. Now, I should say before I get into all of this, it goes really without saying, but if a guy is totally uninterested in being in a relationship with you, then don't keep trying to keep him interested, okay? This video is instead really just a reminder when you first start dating a guy, some key behaviors you want to have to really keep him engaged in what's going on, keep him interested in wanting to continue pursuing you. So here are the 3 ways to keep him pursuing you and only you. Number 1, remember that you are worth keeping. Now, research shows that self-esteem can influence your relationship satisfaction just as much as it affects your partner's. When you feel bad about yourself, your insecurities can really start to creep into the way that you act with your significant other, and that can have a very negative impact on both of you. Plus, low self-esteem can distort your perception of your partner. According to research in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology, in this study where they basically asked 500 men and women to complete questionnaires about their self-esteem and then asked them how threatened they felt by their partner's flaws, they found that those with very low self-esteem were not only more threatened by their partner's imperfection, but they are also more likely to view the relationship in very black or white terms, basically being like, it's either very good or very bad. So in short, when you start to recognize your self-worth and realize that you bring so much to the relationship, suddenly it can really keep a man much more engaged and much more interested in the relationship. When you realize you have high value, he's gonna realize that as well. Number 2, show him that he's also worth keeping. This is all about just appreciating the little things that he does for you. Now, this is incredibly condescending to men, but I'm gonna say it anyways, because men are really just like puppies. When we do something very good, reward us with a treat, and what do you know? We're gonna continue with that behavior. Now, let's say you just finished dinner and you're walking back to the car and he walks you to your car door and opens the car door for you. Now, a great way to appreciate him and his chivalry, because we all know chivalry is almost dead nowadays, a great way to do that is just give him a kiss on the cheek and say, wow, that's so sweet. Guys never do that anymore. From that point forward, he will never not open that door. Give him that treat. If he does something well, reward him. Or let's say he plans a really nice Friday night dinner out with just the 2 of you. Awesome. The next time you're together, surprise him with a really nice dinner back. I found that the best type of relationship is really when both people are constantly investing more and more in the relationship, trying to make the other person more and more happy. And according to research, giving in a relationship actually has an extra effect on the giver. Those who care and give or help in kind of an unsolicited manner feel actually more positive, more alive, and have actually higher self-esteem than those who are always taking. And the more he gives to you, the more committed he will be in the relationship, because we as people value something more when we've invested or worked a lot to obtain it. And finally, tip number 3 is please don't stop flirting. Now look, once you get past that kind of 3-month to 6-month stage in a relationship, you're probably going to lose that really intense butterflies in your stomach sensation that you get every single time you see that person. And in fact, research has shown that there are actually very different love chemicals that are going on through the body when you're in kind of those early stages of romance and excitement versus later on when you're just deeply in love with someone. But I want to say this, even though the love chemicals are very different, you don't have necessarily that really intense nervous butterfly sensation every time you see that person. You want to still have that flirtatious banter when you're going out and really set time to go out on dates and really try to step back into that time when you were just starting to get to know each other again. In fact, after one study we found, they studied 164 married people at the University of Kentucky. The researcher basically noted that most of the happy couples that are doing really well in life and were still together continued to flirt. They would either be playing footsies or whispering in their partner's ears. And this is really a way of maintaining and emphasizing intimacy in the relationship. And the researcher noted in her paper that married couples that are really successful ultimately flirt to create this kind of private world between the two of them. So I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Have you ever tried any of these techniques to really keep someone interested and engaged in the relationship? Give me a yes or a no in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And also, if you're finding yourself stuck in casual relationships and you can't seem to find a guy who's really interested in something more, then I recommend a free training I have in the description of this video or in the cards on this video. Go ahead and click that link, register for the training, and be able to learn how to make a man really miss you and want to commit to you and only you. And finally, don't forget to head on over to sexyconfidence.com where I have a ton of amazing resources that'll help you through every single stage of dating, love, and relationships. Finally, give this video a like, give it a subscribe, and I will speak to you, you sexy single lady, next week. Bye-bye.